Hey, you're back. We're back too. Welcome back to Impact Television. Thank you for joining us. Last week at the Impact Arena, a strange message was played over the Zorthatron big screen. The origin of the message is unknown. It was anonymously delivered to the offices of Impact Zone Wrestling that afternoon. The nature of the message is ambiguous. Folks, you're going to have to watch it just like everyone did Saturday night and decide for yourself the meaning behind this message.
Many thought he had been laid to rest for eternity. After months of dormancy and silence, it has been decided. The decision has been made by forces greater than he, that he shall return to seek his vengeance. For he not only fights to avenge his name, but he fights for the innocent as a whole. The days of evil tyranny are nearing their end. For the prevailer of all that is good shall return to do battle for us. And with sword in hand he will strike down his antagonists. For he shall stand alone and engage in battle with one and all who might dare oppose him. His return is upon us.
The message you just saw is the same message everyone saw Saturday night at the Impact Arena. We didn't alter the video or the message in any way, and now that you've seen it for yourself, you have to decide. What does it all mean? Maybe we'll find out in the future. Right now, time for your main event here on Impact Television, and it's a great one. A doozy tonight, a triple threat match featuring the first 3 entrants into tomorrow night's Monsters Bash Battle Royal. This is a potential preview of what we're going to see tomorrow night at the Impact Arena. Kevin Morgan versus Montego Seeka versus Jermaine Johnson. All 3 wrestlers on their own personal journey toward a shot at the heavyweight title, a shot that they can have if they win the Monsters Bash. These 3 guys are also odds-on favorites to do a lot of damage in the ring tomorrow night. Let's check it out. And welcome back to your main event on Impact Television tonight. Thank you for joining us. And DA, right now we've got this 3-way dance set up.
A 3-way dance, a small preview of what we'll see tomorrow night at Halloween Hangover on Monsters Bash.
These Jermaine Johnson being thrown back and forth between the 2 wrestlers. Kevin Morgan, the awesome one, and Montego Seeka.
Of course, Jermaine Johnson, your first entrant into that match. Kevin Morgan announced that he wanted to be a part of that and earn his shot at heavyweight title. Not to be outdone, Montego Seeka, your 3rd man to say that he wanted to be in that match.
All 3 of these guys definitely in the Monsters Bash tomorrow night at Halloween.
Oh, wow, Steve-O, a very unique maneuver. Montego Seeka ducking that clothesline, but using the momentum to send him outside the ring.
It almost looked like teamwork, D.A.
Very close, Steve-O. Now look at this Kevin Morgan going up the top rope.
Look at,
oh wow, 6'4" off the top rope, both men down.
Tremendous amount of weight hit both of those guys. Kevin Morgan coming in just over 300 pounds, 6'3", one of the largest men in IZW.
Showing a lot of athleticism with that move. I'm very impressed with that.
Former heavyweight champion, Kevin Morgan.
Seems like the fans were impressed with that move also, Steve-O.
He is loved by the fans, whether he's got gold around his waist or not, D.A.
You see Jermaine Johnson doing the smart thing, getting in the ring, not wanting any part of that beating that Kevin Morgan is giving to Montego Seeka.
And look at this.
Springboard crossbody by Jermaine Johnson.
Right back at you, Kevin Morgan.
Little one-upsmanship there by Jermaine Johnson.
That leads me to believe I think we're probably going to see something like that from Montego as well.
Jermaine Johnson sending his former partner back in the ring.
And the roll up for a 2. Mark Wilson, the referee tonight, with his hands full, certainly.
Absolutely, Steve-O. A lot of action in this match. You see Jermaine Johnson taking out a lot of frustration on Montego Seeka. sending Kevin Morgan off the apron into the guardrail.
A lot of tension, of course, still between these two right here. Jermaine Johnson and Montego Seeka, former best friends, former tag team partners. And now, Montego, just another hurdle on Jermaine's road to his shot at the heavyweight title.
Oh, there you see the power by Kevin Morgan, just pushing Jermaine Johnson off like he was a rag doll.
Right back out of the ring.
There you go, Steve-O. That's the only way to be eliminated from the Monsters Bash tomorrow night. Thrown over the top rope.
You're absolutely right, DA, and of course, that'll be at Halloween Hangover tomorrow night right here at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton. Look at this.
Going for the Oklahoma Stampede.
Oh, look at this.
Jermaine Johnson pulling him off.
And
nice atomic drop. Look at here, Steve-O.
Did you see what I just saw?
We got some double team action.
Look at this.
A little flashback right there to their former blackout days.
That has the crowd scratching their heads.
And here we go, right back into it.
This is exciting. This is getting down to what... This is why you got to come out and see the show, folks, every Saturday night.
No love lost between those two. Montego Seeka sends him back into the corner. Got Kevin Morgan in the other corner. What's he going to do here? Oh, big knee.
You know, those legs of his are a great part of what he does in the ring. They're a big part of his arsenal.
But once again, the power of Kevin Morgan just shoving Montego Seeka off. But Kevin Morgan feeling the effects of that knee.
Kevin Morgan, you got to think, with that kind of power, probably one of the favorites at the Monsters Bash tomorrow.
He showed it once again right there with that backdrop, sending Jermaine Johnson up in the lights. And he is fired up, Steve-O.
This, ooh. Look at this.
Clothesline sends Jermaine Johnson over the top rope.
Taking control of this match.
Oh, wow. Big drop kick by Kevin Morgan.
We are going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Your TV better be ready. Impact Zone Wrestling presents IZW Impact Television every Friday night, right after Jimmy Kimmel on KSWO Channel 7 in HD every Friday night. Or be in the audience and be a part of history. IZW Live every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F. Adults $8, kids 10 and under just $6. Doors open at 6, show starts at 7. Impact Television Friday nights. IZW Live every Saturday night. Feel the impact. Saturday, November 6th, Impact Zone Wrestling presents IZW's Halloween Hangover. At the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F. Watch Wage defend the Impact Division title against the Vulture Kenny Campbell. Aaron Neal defends the World Heavyweight title against Bernie D. And the Monsters Bash Battle Royal. Doors open at 6, show starts at 7. Catch Impact Television every Friday night on KSWO ABC TV. Don't miss IZW's Halloween Hangover. Saturday, November 6th at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F.
And we're back, folks. Jermaine Johnson in control of this. Kevin Morgan was in control, and then we went to commercial. What happened, DA?
Montego Seeka trying to end this match early with the face breaker. Jermaine Johnson takes him out of the equation, but then Kevin Morgan shows his power. Montego Seeka with a plan of his own, going up the top rope. Then Jermaine Johnson taking back control with a big Samoan drop.
And Jermaine Johnson now in control of the match, folks, and all that stuff that happened... There's the 2 count. All that stuff that happened during the commercial break is stuff that you could see if you were here live every Saturday night at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F. And tomorrow night, of course, it is the big show, folks. Halloween Hangover. And these 3 guys right here in the Monsters Bash, as we mentioned. Kevin Morgan, one of the guys tomorrow that will be doing double duty.
That's right, Steve-O. Tomorrow night, Kevin Morgan in a triple threat match with your IZW Tag Team Champions Aerial Assault and Arrogant Money.
That's right. Along with his partner Xavier, they form Awesome X in a triple threat tag team championship match. And man, that's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a big night for Kevin Morgan if he can be successful in both those matches.
That would certainly change a lot of the terrain around here, if you know what I mean.
Saw Jermaine Johnson miss that elbow off the top rope. Standing moonsault by Montego, only gets a 2 count.
And you know, there's another few of the wrestlers that will be doing double duty tomorrow. Of course, just about everybody will be in the Monsters Bash, so that promises to be an incredible spectacle tomorrow night.
That's true, Steve-O. You got to think every superstar in that locker room wants a chance to earn a #1 contendership for the heavyweight title.
And you know, Kevin Morgan, no stranger to that World Heavyweight Championship, having held the IZW title.
Saw a good kick to the head right there by Montego, going for the cover.
Kevin Morgan in there to get that over with.
Jermaine Johnson had his foot on the rope. See him still favoring that arm. That could really come into play tomorrow night.
Well, he whacked it pretty good there.
See him shaking it right there, trying to get some feeling back in the fingers. Here comes Jermaine Johnson, side Russian leg sweep.
And the awesome one down on the floor.
Jermaine Johnson picking up Montego Seeka. Looks like he might be going for a superplex here, Steve-O.
See something big here, D.A. This could be, you know, Jermaine Johnson. Look at this. Look at this.
Wow, here comes Kevin Morgan.
Kevin Morgan, what is this? What's going on here?
Montego Seeka still hooked up. Oh, I don't even know what to call that, Steve-O. A power bomb suplex.
The awesome one, showing why he was the IZW heavyweight champion and why he has got to be one of the favorites tomorrow at the Monsters Bash.
You can see him really favoring that arm now after using all that power to take both men over.
Incredible power. But look at that.
Wow, double clothesline.
The awesome one is in full effect.
Kevin Morgan taking care of 2 men by himself.
Crowd fired up here at the Impact Arena. Look at this, D.A.
Wow, double spine buster by Kevin Morgan.
Only somebody his size could get away with that.
In complete control of this matchup. You got to think this could be a little preview of what we'll see in that tag team match tomorrow night.
Absolutely why they call him the awesome one, Kevin Morgan.
With moves like that, Kevin Morgan and Xavier can get their first taste of tag team gold tomorrow night.
And you know, he could also get a #1 contendership for the
Oklahoma Stampede, Steve-O. This could be it.
There it is. The awesome one, Kevin Morgan. What a great match, D.A.
Absolutely a great contest. Lots of action.
Tomorrow night, you'll see a lot more at the Impact Arena with Halloween Hangover. We hope you can make it out here to 1009 Southwest F in Lawton, Oklahoma. And bring the whole family. There he is, the awesome one, Kevin Morgan.
An awesome victory from Kevin Morgan against 2 very tough competitors, and all 3 of those guys will be back in the ring tomorrow night, along with just about everybody else in IZW for the Monsters Bash Battle Royal. The winner gets a shot at the IZW World Heavyweight Championship. You're also going to see Jordan Jacobs get his shot at redemption when he takes on Double D. And all of the championships will be on the line. Wage defends against the Vulture, Kenny Campbell. There's a triple threat tag team championship match featuring the champions Aerial Assault defending against Arrogant Money and Awesome X. And of course, the main event, the real deal. Aaron Neal, the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, defends against Bernie D. And you gotta see it live tomorrow night at the Impact Arena. The doors open at 6, the show starts at 7. And of course, we'll be here next Friday for more Impact Television right here on KSWO ABC TV. For more cool IZW stuff, visit our website, izwrestling.com. Until next week, it's me, Steve-O, saying, feel the impact.